I'm not quite sure how we're going to follow up last year's Super Bowl run, but we'll give it our best shot. Welcome back, everybody, to the New York Giants Madden 22 franchise rebuild. It is now the 2025 season, and we're about to get underway with the first game of the year against the Kansas City Chiefs. And we were fortunate to not have to face them in the Super Bowl last season, but they are one of the top teams in our league, as you would expect. And I'm excited to see just what unfolds for the team now. I mean, last year was so dominant. You were waiting for, something to happen because the game never showed signs of us being able to go on a dominant run like that, but we did. It felt very much like some of my dominant runs playing Dynasty and NCAA 14. Usually in Madden, we don't run the table quite like we did a year ago. But we're on to a brand new season, trying to put the pieces together again. And before we get to week 1, I stopped here in preseason because wide receiver mentorship is underway for Roman Chamberlain. Some of these feel so random. Chamberlain made some plays in preseason, I think, last year when we watched those games. So he's getting an upgrade here, it looks like, from Michael Thomas. I would have preferred Aaron Slay probably, but let's sim to the preseason bye and see what happens with that. Nothing here apparently. But what keeps you excited to continue a franchise after you've already won a Super Bowl? For me, it's always the players, the new players especially. And there's a rookie I'm really excited about. I didn't have my best draft this last time out, but I did get one hidden dev player, and that is Nick Gresham, and I happen to think he's extremely versatile. So Gresham is listed as a free safety. He has 88 speed, 91 acceleration. He's got good athleticism to play the position, 70 catching as well. Now, his coverage, pretty unrefined. Tackling, not great, but he will lay some big hits here and there. And hopefully, he can get some tackles playing special teams because he won't start right away. But what I think is interesting about Gresham are the directions you could take his career. He is 6'1", 224. And that is a build that usually puts you at linebacker or safety. But I also think corner could even be in his future. Not unless his speed goes up. 88 speed, my cutoff is really anything slower than James Bradbury. Because when you're slower, you need to make up for it in so many ways. I don't think you're counting on a slower rookie to play one of those spots. But I'm really looking forward to seeing how he develops. And we're going zone here. 67 overall. He'll get another upgrade soon. We get awareness, zone, and pursuit. So right now he's listed as the backup free safety. And honestly, that's probably the quickest way for him to start making an impact, is if we get him on the field playing free safety. But I also think playing linebacker could happen in the sub packages, and we'll have to see how everything unfolds there. We don't have Eric Kendricks, so there will be a little change. Next up here, Aaron Slay. Was hoping he'd get the mentorship there when I saw wide receiver pop up, but to me, he's going to fill the void left by Sterling Shepard and be that route runner. Right now, his hands are going to be the main concern, so getting open might make it easier to help haul in some of those passes. And he'll become a 71 overall, also a focus player right now. Deep, medium, catching, and awareness. Probably should have gone slot there. But I am really excited about Slay. Another player I'm excited about that doesn't have an upgrade right now is Josh Meadows. And yes, he's listed as the 5th tight end on the depth chart. But I don't want him on the practice squad this year, even if he's eligible, because I'm worried. He has 90 speed, 81 catching, 83 catching traffic, and his route running's gotten a lot better. Sure, he's not going to block very well, but we know Jawan Johnson is his archetype at tight end. Johnson has, what's his blocking? A 41. He's faster than Juwan Johnson. He's a little bit stronger. And his catching ratings are really similar, and his route runnings, on short at least, are better. So I look at him as a main backup for that role, and he's going to make the team because of that. All right, let's cut the roster down now to 53. I need to release 15 players. I don't like making cuts. Why can't I have a 68-man roster? Also, I forgot to mention, I simmed the first 2 games and there was an injury we'll talk about a little bit. Oh, 2 of them actually. Adoree Jackson should be back though very soon, but Ruben Knight dislocated his ankle. He's going to miss the first month of the year. Now, Tavares Towns, we found out he has superstar development. I already wanted him to play more. Well, now there's no competition for backup running back snaps. They're going to him. In case you missed it last episode, I did increase the injury slider. That will likely be a greater part of the series now. I increased it from 40 to 44. So I just want injuries to be more of a factor and for there to be more decisions when they happen. And for XP sliders, this is what we're currently working with, and I'll keep track of how different positions are progressing and specifically look at certain players and see if I think their development makes sense. I like to check out the rookies and the rookies of the year and see, okay, they put up, 1,000 yards, 10 touchdowns. They should be, maybe a little bit higher or lower overall compared to where they are. So that's where they're at for this season. We've traded tight end Joe Brooks to the LA Chargers for a 6th round pick. I don't know if I could have gotten a 5th. That to me felt fair. He has 2 years on his deal and he's barely ever played. But I sent him to a team that would give him a chance to play early. Their top tight end's a 75 overall right now in LA. That means we'll have 4 tight ends on the active roster, and we have the room now for Josh Meadows. And we have another trade. So I was looking to move on from Kazir White because I want Otis Springs to get some more playing time, and there's a big age gap there. I thought it was time to move on, but I also wanted to bring in some defensive line depth, so we have done that. We also sent a 7th round pick to the Jets, but we have acquired Abdul Hairston, and we just needed more depth along this defensive line. I only had 6 defensive linemen total, so this gives us a much better backup. And here is Hairston, who also has star dev, so it was a pretty even trade. I'm not sure why I had to throw in the 7, but Hairston's entering the last year of his deal. He has good strength, he can rush the passer, has some skills to stop the run, just kind of a decent average defensive lineman, quality depth at least. Can definitely start, I think, if you need him to. But that gives us a little more depth at an area I was a little worried about. Our final cut is going to be Jason Weaver, but I really do want to develop him. I'll have him on the practice squad right now. He's a 65 overall, so I think he's safe there for the time being. Don't think anybody would sign him. And here are all the final moves. We released John McNeil, a corner who had only 88 speed and was a man cover corner. And we also released Trevor Fitzpatrick. But I like what we have here going into the new season. That means we are going into this new season with an offense that returns all 11 starters and basically every other contributor. We lost Sterling Shepard, who played a little bit, but otherwise everybody else is back on offense. While on defense, we lose Leonard Williams and he's replaced by Quandre Holt. We planned on that. But now we have a normal development starter again for the first time in a while, as Otis Springs will be an every down linebacker, replacing Kazir White, who was the player I added back in the very beginning. He was the first roster move I made with the Giants because I wanted a coverage linebacker. However, don't forget we also added Chandler Jones, who is going to come off the bench. He won't play over Ojulari or Golson, but he's very quality depth. And then when we rotate out for some edge rushing situations, he will be there and ready to go. And that means it's time for us to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. What is the key to victory? It was a true team effort a year ago, but we had a little more change on the defensive side of the football, and I think that the defense playing so well was the reason we went on the run. We never had to win a shootout down the stretch. Defense took care of that. They stuffed the run pretty well, but I think that their just disruption of the passing game was the reason teams couldn't score 20 points. So I want to take away the deep pass from Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City offense. And with us, I would like to definitely try to get some big plays. They love to blitz, and I like to beat the blitz over the top overall. And let's see if we have any injuries here. There were a couple that happened in preseason. I'm sure the slider impacts this a little bit. But on offense, no injuries. And the defense looking pretty good. The Chiefs still have a lot of their top players from the very beginning, with Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, Tyrann Mathieu, Chris Jones, everybody here until Kelsey was already on this team. Donald Burrell joins the top tier at 90 overall, L'Jarius Sneed, Trey Smith. Yeah, there's a lot of good development that happened here. There's very little roster turnover on the top end. But at receiver now, it's Tyreek Hill, Donald Burrell. They're still drafting speedy deep threats. He replaces McCole Hardman. And it looks like Burrell is even better than he was in Kansas City. Yeah, this team just wants to beat you downfield. I think the deep pass game plan there was the right call. Couple of upgrades before we get this underway. Tavares Towns, we should see him a little bit out there, and we'll give him a speed upgrade with some spin. Alrighty. Ready to see what Juwan Johnson can do this year after a 1,000-yard season a year ago. Upgrade for Nick Gresham. Do we get speed this time? No, but press man. I mean, that could take him towards being a corner one day. Doesn't have to happen. It's just one possibility. And there is the Super Bowl winning quarterback, Brian Petrovsky, taking on another Super Bowl winning quarterback today. And I think like Petrovsky's game does kind of emulate Patrick Mahomes a little bit. I think Petrovsky is a more dangerous runner. Mahomes has a better arm, but both have a play style to where no matter where they are, scrambling around, the ball can go anywhere and they can make big plays. This should be a lot of fun. Does the defense still have what it takes to shut down offenses like they did a year ago? After a few inconsistent years where I was critical of the defense, they became the model of consistency. Well, as the new year gets underway, this is really the ultimate test to see where we are. And we're ready to get underway, and the defense will take the field first. Coming out, 2 tight ends and 2 receivers. CEH is a superstar, it looks like. And Mahomes gets underway. Throwing across the middle. It is caught. First down to Hill. On first down, dumped off to Clyde Edwards-Helaire for about 5, maybe 7 yards. So, no Kendricks, no Kazir White, no Leonard Williams. But I feel like we've done a good job trying to replace those players. Motion on second down. They flip it forward, and there's Quentin to make the stop. The X Factor, Jason Quentin, entering year 2. That was Marquise Payne on the jet sweep pass. 3rd and 3. They fake it to Edwards-Helaire, and Mahomes hits the pass to Tyreek Hill. Put all the receivers away from Bradbury's side. Probably a good call. Mahomes, will he flip it back? That was almost triple option. I used to run that play in the Minnesota Dynasty. I think I did with Kalispell as well, where the slot receiver is like your pitch man. It almost never works, but it looked cool. Dumped off to Kelsey now. It's a first down, and they're already at the 26. Patrick Mahomes on first down. Fires complete. He's 6 for 6. Now they run it, and this was the #1 run defense a year ago. That was also really bad in the beginning of this series, and there's enough change to where, there could be some differences in our run defense. But Lawrence is still there, and he takes care of that one. Dexter Lawrence now in a contract season. Hoping to keep him on the team. On second down, Mahomes fires, caught, first down. It's Edwards-Helaire. Not doing enough to slow him down. This is impressive for Kansas City. Play number 11. Ooh, they flip it to Payne, and it didn't work. Here is third down. It's been a long opening drive. Can we end it here? Mahomes to throw. Looks left. Dumps it. They won't get the touchdown. It took a while, but we finally will force a field goal. And they are actually going to kick it here. I was wondering if maybe they'll go for it. Would be fun if they just gave coaches a tendency there to where it's maybe 50-50. And it's not just a hard-coded rule. I really don't like hard rules like that in logic here, because it takes a lot of the fun out of it, I think, and just the guessing game of what they're going to do. But it's 3-0 Kansas City. They took up a lot of time. Let's see if the offense is ready now, as we'll start with the play fake. Brian Petrovsky steps up. There's no one near him. He'll throw it deep in. Connects with Rashawn Graham. All the way to the Kansas City 39. Hey, if we're protecting Petrovsky like that this year, it's going to be fun. Barkley to the right side. Oh, someone missed badly. Did not want to take on Barkley head on. Nelson Galloway is in the game. He would also be the emergency running back as he throws a key block, and Barkley has a first down. Can you believe I'm actually playing this with 2 healthy running backs right now? Really hoping no one gets hurt. We go empty on first down. Petrovsky's in some trouble, and he thought he could extend out of it. He was wrong. Also, I think he lost his scrambler archetype, so I'm curious of how he plays and if he does use his legs at all. This is 2nd and 22. Dumped off to Barkley. Nice job staying in bounds. Somehow we could get a first down on this play without scoring. I don't know how. There's 8 in coverage. Petrovsky fires to the end zone. You can't drop 8 in the NFL. You can't. Why would you ever rush less than 4? It's just way too easy. Still looks like the Giants' offense from last year. Kansas City football intercepted by Jason Quinton. It was intended for Tyreek Hill, and Mahomes probably threw that a little late. Quinton ends up with the interception, and we're hoping he can do a good job at taking away throws across the middle. Here it is again, just a quick slant, trying to lead Hill upfield. If this were real life, the right call here would have had Hill stop right there. Back we go on offense. That one's almost taken away in a similar fashion. 2nd and 10. Playing off the receivers here as Barkley will try to dodge right. He is taken down by Ellison. 3rd and long wasn't too bad last time. We'll try it again, needing 11. Petrovsky fires. It's incomplete. No, it's intercepted. L'Jarius Sneed taken out by Petrovsky. Well, he threw 2 interceptable passes on that drive, and I just wanted to see what happened here. Sometimes on these curls, they just throw it a little too late. Here, yeah, the ball is out too late. I don't know why he doesn't throw it a little earlier. Let's watch it at full speed here. Sometimes slow-mo makes it look even worse. It is late, but also bobbled like 4 times. Right into Snead's hand. Quentin starts this drive with a stop on Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Yeah, I think it's time for him to have the keys and take over things in the middle of the defense. 2nd and 11. Pressure on Mahomes. He got away from Ojulari and gets up to the 40. I didn't think he was going to get there. Ojulari's got some wheels. I can't believe Mahomes could do that. 3rd down and 8. Here comes Ojulari again. Mahomes gets it away. It's caught for a first. Trips to the open side on 3rd and 8. Mahomes to his right. Dumps it for Edwards-Helaire, and he won't get the first down. And they're going to kick in this situation as well. So they've been very pass heavy, as you expect the Chiefs to be. We forced a fair amount of checkdowns. It's denied by the crossbar. The real 12th man. Was going to say I'm happy we're forcing a lot of underneath throws. The game plan's working. 1st down, Petrovsky trying to shake off the interception. He launches and completes it to Stallworth at the 18. You know what? Every time Mike Stallworth catches a pass, I'm like, I didn't even know he was on the field. I didn't know he was out there, but he's always open. 1st and 10, Petrovsky gets it away and finds Thomas, his first catch of the year, takes us inside the 5. 5 for 7, 111 in the air. And trying to go up 2 scores in the first half. Galloway, the fullback. Handoff, Barkley. Ooh, with one arm? Thought it was Daniel Sorensen for a second here. No, this is a new player. He made a nice play. Handoff, Barkley. That is 6 and a touchdown. Saquon Barkley coming off a fantastic season. And the Giants go up 13-3. Sure seems like we're picking up where we left off a year ago. It's 14-3 Giants. Mahomes again flipping it to Marquise Payne. He's got the edge and outruns Quentin. This is 3rd and short for KC, and they'll get it. 1st down and more for Edwards-Helaire. Here's Mahomes on 2nd down, chased by Golson. He completes it to Payne. And Peppers drops the hammer at the 47. 3rd and a long one. Kansas City wants to throw it here, right? No, they don't. 1st down, Edwards-Helaire. Nice run. So much of the offense has run through him and Payne. Not so much Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, or Donald Burrell. We're forcing them to go to their 4th and 5th options. And they will run it once again. And a broken tackle will take them inside the 30 as Dexter Lawrence is grabbing at his right wrist. That is not good. One of the most important players on the defense. To the air again, almost intercepted. Otis Springs got his hands on that one. That sets up 3rd down. So I think that brings in C.J. Anderson in a lot of situations. Luke Pope's in there now. Knocked away by Springs. The middle is a risky area to throw against us right now. We just had a 3-and-out, giving KC the football back, and that is a forward pass, apparently, which is good for Quandre Holt's stat sheet here, and now he is shaken up on the play. So we have some injuries on defense, missing a couple of our best. 3rd down and 16. Mahomes to his right, completes the pass, well shy of the marker. And thankfully, the injury to Holt is not going to be serious. We will see, a lot of these pop up, and it doesn't mean the injury sliders too much. But there will be a lot of games where we lose some players, and then games where nothing really happens. We lost the drive here. I was trying to watch it. Okay. Madden's being weird. So we did score a touchdown, and I have no idea how because it won't let me back out. And we're up 21-6 in the 3rd quarter as that's intercepted. And this has a chance to go for a score, but Petrovsky will have his 2nd tackle on L'Jarius Sneed. You got to take better care of the football. And now they're letting me back out. I don't know. Madden's weird. If you wanted to see how we scored, though, that 3rd touchdown, just a long drive. Rashawn Graham had a 29-yarder. And it looks like Barkley caught a touchdown, which he doesn't do often in this series. That's pretty cool. 21-6. Kansas City trying to close the gap a bit. And we haven't seen much of their top playmakers. Edwards-Helaire wrapped up by Quentin. So Quentin looks like the real deal in both phases. 2nd down, going empty. Mahomes with time, out to Kelsey, and he almost scores. Offset eye on 1st and goal. Edwards-Helaire denied by Luke Pope. And now C.J. Anderson is shaken up. And you want him in the game down here. I think Lawrence is back in. So players just getting banged up. And the pass goes for a touchdown to Kelsey. That time Quentin couldn't make the play. One day, though, I imagine he'll be taking away some of those top tight ends. We have a 21-13 game. Petrovsky needs to protect the football better. Barkley to the left. That is a good way to avoid interceptions. On the carry, it's Barkley who ran into his own man and then flipped for no gain. On 3rd and 5, Petrovsky throws off the mark, and he missed an open receiver. The door is open for Kansas City. No one scored more than 18 in a long time against us. It's got to be 8 or 9 games. And they got a lot of time to break that streak. Here's Mahomes on 2nd down, almost throwing a pick. Keep funneling the ball over the middle. We'll get some takeaways. I think Payne leads them in catches. 9. And on 3rd down, it is a 1st down run. So taking a look at who is in the game. Lawrence is in. Holt is in. Injuries don't appear to be major. But even losing players for, the rest of a drive can hurt. As Mahomes on 1st down hits Kelsey wide open. On 2nd down, Mahomes throws it again to Kelsey. Suddenly, they throw it to Kelsey, and they start working their way down the field. Well, I can't say suddenly. He's now at 7 catches. At the 20 now, a red zone trip. They'll pitch it out. We're all over it. It's Ojulari. And Holt is exiting now for the 2nd time. On 2nd and 16, they got the screen set up. That worked really well. And it's a gain of 11 for CEH. A fake on 3rd down. Mahomes to the end zone. And broken up by Adoree Jackson. That was intended for Donald Burrell, who has not been able to get anything going today. I think Adoree Jackson has become very much a shutdown corner. I don't think anyone's had a big game against him in a while. 21-16, a good one. Let's keep going. Here's New York at their own 46, third quarter winding down. Jawan Johnson, the motion man, a couple of fakes, a throw over the middle for a first down to Graham. I'm amazed at how little we throw it to Michael Thomas. That will never not astound me. No way, the trifecta, L'Jarius Sneed. Stop throwing it to him. That's his third interception on opening day. Come on, man. 3 interceptions against Kansas City, man. First and 10 for Mahomes, over the middle for Hill. Third down for KC. We send a little extra. Mahomes isn't ready for it. There is a penalty at the end. And it's a hold. Jabril Peppers will have the drive-ending sack. Please, no more turnovers. Can't do it in the fourth quarter. Run it with Barkley. Right side, running room. Good start. Barkley straight ahead. Big opening. And taken down at the 43. You have Saquon Barkley in the zone now, and they give us basically a 3-deep safety look here on first down. Petrovsky scans and gets it to Barkley. I like him checking down as opposed to forcing it. Throwing it quick, and that is Thomas reaching ahead close to a first down. I do like that. 4 for 44 for Thomas. And now a 3rd and 1. We keep it in the air, and Thomas hangs on. Barkley. Oh, Galloway, you got to do a better job there. If you make that block, Barkley's got room. Barkley tackles Barkley, and it's 2nd and 9. Sending pressure as KC will. Petrovsky, I don't know how he even had that much time. Credit to the O-line. I guess no one opened up. 3rd down now on the edge of field goal range. Now a 4-man rush, and it's knocked down by Chris Jones. It was going to be checked down to Saquon Barkley, and instead we'll bring out Justin Tucker. So we can't make it a 2-score game here unless we fake it. We're not faking it. It was almost blocked. The kick is good. Again to Payne. It won't work this time, and Springs was the first one there. Kansas City needs the touchdown and the 2-point try. 5.5 to go. This is fun. Mahomes on 2nd down, climbs, lobs it, and it's through the hands of Donald Burrell. Mahomes on 3rd and 9, going to fire deep, and he's wide open. It's caught. Touchdown. Over the top behind James Bradbury. I don't even know who that is. Tolliver. They just have like their 4th or 5th receiver matched up with Bradbury. And Mahomes hasn't thrown it his direction all day. Bradbury's one weakness is speed downfield, and it's Mitch Tolliver who just put Kansas City within a 2-point try. This to tie it. Mahomes got it! All tied at 24. The streak is over, not holding them to under 18. And now it's anyone's ball game. Wow. Mitch Tolliver. Touchdown, Kansas City. Let's see if we can go take the lead back. Got to take care of the football here, Brian. I think here you lean on Barkley and Michael Thomas. And we'll give it to Barkley to start the drive. Not much here. On 2nd and 8. Petrovsky running out of time and somehow got the pass away to set up a 3rd and 8. I don't like this. 4-man rush. Downfield. Caught by Tony. Took the contact there. An awkward collision. Nice catch through it. That was impressive. Barkley closing in on 100 on the ground. Trying to get there as he heads outside. There's a big missed tackle and a 1st down. Fake to Tavares Towns. And a pass to Tony. I thought he was going to take off to the end zone. Cooper was able to get there. And we'll take it inside 3 minutes. Barkley returns. Good protection. Caught by Graham at the 11. Now we're going empty. Aaron Slay is on the field. And on 1st down, Petrovsky dumps it. That's going to be Thomas to the 1. And now an injury for Kansas City. As we look to punch this in. Barkley has 2 touchdowns already. On 2nd and inches. Barkley will dive into the end zone. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the day. Giants back in front with 2 minutes to go. Kansas City trying to tie it up again. 2 minutes to go in this game. Down 7. Mahomes scrambling. He tried to just dump it to CEH. That was awkward. Looking for a short conversion. Mahomes throws it to the middle and the catch is made. Okay. Where's Jason Quinton? On 1st down, Mahomes is going to send this one deep downfield, and it's broken up. Bradbury kept up with Donald Burrell. I don't get it. He was able to do it that time, but couldn't on the previous one to Tolliver. 2nd down, Kelsey. After a gain of 7, they got to go 50 more yards. Mahomes, free rusher, gets it away. It's tipped, and that's probably roughing the passer, isn't it? He had a free hit on Mahomes. Got there a step late. On 1st and 10 now, Mahomes wants to scramble it, and he will get 7. KC still has a pair of timeouts as we get down to a minute. Mahomes away from the rush. Ojulari almost got there. Deep to the end zone, out of bounds. I can't believe he threw that. That's a 4th and 10 kind of throw, not 2nd and 3. 3rd down. Going to press the receivers now. Mahomes again. Ojulari applies pressure, and he will throw this one away. 4th and 3. If they don't get this, it's basically ball game. Mahomes fires, and it's intercepted! Otis Springs! And the Giants should walk out of here with a Week 1 win. The 2 starting linebackers have picked off Patrick Mahomes. Undercut the slant again for Tyreek Hill. We could probably just kneel it down here and punt. I'm not even sure we'd need that because these plays will eat up a couple of seconds each. Like that was 3. You can kneel it down twice and be fine. It's weird because when you're playing the game, they'll just take a knee. But in Super Sim, I don't know what they're thinking. 1st down, Barkley. He protects the ball. This game is over. The win streak continues. 10 regular season wins a year ago, 3 playoff wins, and now this one makes it 14 13 straight. The Giants still look like the team to beat, and that was a lot of fun. Kansas City challenged us more than most teams have in this entire win streak. They got it pretty close, but too many turnovers and not enough defense. Giants still on top. Final stats on the day. Both quarterbacks put up a fair amount of yards, 2 touchdowns, and some interceptions. Petrovsky had 3 of them. Saquon Barkley, 120, 2 touchdowns. Great start to the year for him. Rashawn Graham, 100 yards. He's our leading receiver. Not much sack production. There were certainly a lot of pressures. And then 5 interceptions. Hey, if the changes at linebacker lead to us making all those plays against Kansas City, I think we're going to be all right. We do have an injury coming out of this one, and it is to Quandre Holt. I thought he returned. I don't know, there were so many injuries that happened in here, so once I simulate, it's going to be a 3-week injury. So we might be playing that defensive lineman we picked up from the Jets today. The next few weeks, we'll see. But next time out, we will be simulating a little bit. I don't care that we have division games here. I don't need to watch all of them here. We'll let the season unfold a little bit and see where things go. This was a very fun way to open the season. I hope you had a fun time today. Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave your thoughts below. The Giants will be back again soon, everybody. Have a great rest of your day.